In the quietest hour, when even the moon seemed to yawn in drowsy contentment, the baker, Monsieur Renard, began his work. The bell over the shop's door had long ceased to chime. The cobblestone streets had emptied, and only the occasional flicker of lantern light betrayed the presence of a fellow sleepless soul. But here, within the warm walls of his bakery, life stirred before the dawn. The scent of flour dusted the air, mingling with the deep, buttery whisper of melting dough. The walls, darkened with time and heat, bore witness to decades of rising loaves and secret recipes passed from hands now long at rest. There was something holy about the way he moved, rolling, kneading, shaping, as if in silent conversation with something greater than himself. The wooden work table, worn smooth by years of toil, held the history of 1,000 pastries, every knot in the grain an echo of mornings past. The first batch always had to be perfect. A failure before sunrise meant the day carried an invisible weight. He measured everything by feel, a touch of salt between his fingers, the pull of dough beneath his palm, the slow bloom of yeast, like the first stretch after sleep. Outside, the world remained still, and yet in here, the oven crackled like a hearth in winter, casting flickering shadows upon the stone walls. He worked alone now. There had been others, once, apprentices, friends, a love who once traced her fingertips through the flower on his cheek. But time had a way of gently taking things away, one by one, like the last embers fading in a hearth. He didn't resent it. He merely accepted it, the way night always gives in to morning. With careful hands, he arranged the first row of croissants onto a baking sheet. He had made thousands in his lifetime. But the moment they emerged from the oven, golden and sighing with the release of hot air, was always the same, a quiet triumph, a fleeting perfection. The scent unfurled, spilling into the night, slipping through the cracks beneath the door and out into the streets beyond. Once, a child had told him that the village smelled different when he was away, that it felt like something was missing. He had chuckled then, ruffling the boy's hair. But now, in these solitary nights, he understood the truth in those words. The scent of bread was not just food, it was memory. It was home. It was childhood mornings, waking to warmth. It was lovers stealing bites from each other's plates. It was the comfort of knowing that even in the deepest loneliness, something good would always be waiting in the morning. The first hints of dawn painted the rooftops outside, and soon the world would wake. Feet would shuffle outside his shop, noses would lift to the air, and the bell above his door would start its morning song. But for now, in this hush before the day began, the baker stood in the quiet glow of his craft, filling the air with the scent of something sacred. The village always smelled of bread,